Hello everyone, welcome back to TeamAutoTrend channel. Today we are here to review a very special brand new French car, Citroen's new compact hatchback with a twist, the C3. The Citroen C3 has been unveiled in India to compete against the likes of the Tata Punch, the Tata Altroz and the Maruti Suzuki Balenos mid-level and entry-level models. Before we get into the detailed review, make sure to subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars. Your support is what keeps us motivated and going. So don't forget to like and share this video, while you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter for regular timely updates. This Citroen C3 has been provided by Ramani Citroen showroom in Coimbatore. Citroen is a legendary French car maker who entered the Indian market with their premium SUV, the C5 Aircross. After the C5, they are launching this new budget hatchback, the C3, which also looks quite radical. The C3 features the typical signature grille, which integrates the Citroen logo while also flowing into the LED DRLs and the headlamps. The C3 definitely does not look like any other car in this category. That said, even on this top spec Feel variant, the C3 does not offer projector headlamps, but still front fog lamps are available. While the C3 features an SUV inspired design, Citroen have not called the C3 an SUV, so in order to give an SUV like appearance, the C3 features silver finish skid plates at the front, a massive signature air-jam grille, along with all-round body cladding. This car has been fitted with the optional Vibe package, which offers orange highlights all around the car, making it look even more unique. While this is not an SUV, the C3 still offers adequate ground clearance. While it is still a budget compact hatchback, the C3 looks very interesting, and while the C3 may look bigger in person, it is actually shorter than the Maruti Suzuki Baleno in length. You get to see orange highlights on the ORVMs along with the body claddings, while the topmost Feel variant also has the option of dual tone contrast roof color with the color choices of either orange or black. The Feel variant also gets fiber roof rails which should not be used for hauling luggage, and oh yes, the C3, just like the Alto and Celerio, gets flap type door handles. Taking a look at the wheels, the C3 Feel variant offers 15-inch steel wheels with full wheel covers, while 15-inch dual tone alloy wheels can be opted as a part of accessories. Now, despite being a budget hatchback, the C3 offers pretty good paint quality, lending the car a quality feel. From the backside, the Citroen C3 reminds us of the Renault Kwid and the Tata Punch, as it features a very simple tailgate design with smaller tail lamps. But still, the C3 features its own unique design elements, including the square-ish tail lamps, which are not actually LEDs but are made to look like LEDs. Nowadays, none of the cars of Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, Mahindra feature the variant badging. Similarly, the Citroen C3 also does not feature a variant badging on the tailgate. Now, even on this topmost Feel variant, the C3 does not offer a rear windshield wiper, washer or defogger. While this car offers a massive touchscreen infotainment system, a reverse parking camera can be opted only as a part of accessories. Both variants get two reverse parking sensors as standard, along with a roof-mounted antenna. The Citroen C3 definitely looks interesting and impressive, as it looks quite unlike any other hatchback in this price category. Let's now check out the cabin. Yes folks, finally I'm right now inside the new Citroen C3 top spec Feel variant. This is the top spec variant of the Citroen C3, but yes, while it looks very unique on the inside, it lacks a bit of features. Well, let's get to the features later, but first let me talk about the interior design and quality of materials. This car, as we already know, is focused on the mid-level and entry-level variants of the Tata Altroz, Baleno, Swift and all those hatchbacks. So this is a hatchback with a twist. That's what Citroen claims. So in terms of interior quality though, this is definitely feels like better than the Maruti cars, because you get to see textured, nice quality materials over here. Everything feels very well built, good in terms of quality, and the design also is very exceptionally unique. Now let's talk about the design theme. This car has an overall boxy interior design theme with a square theme all around the car, including the steering wheel boss. While the steering wheel itself is square, there is a flat bottom design to it, and there are a lot of square highlights everywhere, including the steering mounted audio controls and the instrument cluster design, the AC vents design as well. Everything is square with separate squares over here. And on the seats as well, you get to see the square design theme. This car has got squarish themed seats, which is very unique to look at. You can see the square edges over there, and the quality of the fabrics is also very good, because this top spec Feel variant gets these unique patterned seats. That is a honeycomb pattern, along with the orange package, which offers the orange stitching on the seats as well. So while the comfort is exceptional, it provides great level of under thigh support. You can see the seat squab, which flows all the way towards forward and upward. So thigh support is seriously awesome. And moreover, this car provides good level of lateral support as well, despite not providing adjustable headrests. Yes, adjustable headrests are not available for the front or rear seats, even on this top spec Feel variant, but still the overall comfort is exceptionally good. Now let's talk about the features. Let's start that. Now, I was talking about the steering wheel, which is very unique and square to look at. However, only the Feel variant gets tilt adjustable steering wheel, whereas the base level Live variant, that does not have this tilt adjustment. Now, the steering mounted audio controls are of decent quality, and these controls are mated to this large 10-inch touchscreen system. This is our first in segment. No other car offers such a large infotainment system in this budget hatchback category. First, let me turn on the car. For that, let me show you the key first. So yes, this is the remote key of this top spec Feel variant of the Citroen C3. It is simple, it is not a flip key, so yes, storing this in your pocket may be kind of an issue, but still it is not a huge issue, as this variant gives you remote sensor locking on one key only. And the spare key, even though has a Citroen logo at the back, it does not have remote functions. Only this Feel variant gets remote sensor locking, whereas the base level Live variant, it just gives you the simple key. Now, slotting this key inside, this is how the displays look like. Actually, this looks very premium thanks to this humongous touchscreen system. Now, there are quite a lot of surprising premium features on this budget hatchback, especially on this Feel variant. For example, you get wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Yeah, in this budget category, no other car offers this feature, whereas this Citroen C3 for the first time in this segment offers wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The resolution, the crispness of the display itself is very good. It is slick to use as well, and the graphics quality is also very impressive. It also has navigation. However, you have to project through your phone. You have to use the data of your phone to connect to navigation and all these stuff. Now, talking about audio quality of this Feel variant, you get standard 4 speakers only, whereas they have provided provisions for fitting tweeters on the A-pillars. However, you don't get tweeters as standard, you get only 4 speakers. That said, while this car provides so much, it does not offer reverse parking camera on such a huge display. Yes, even if you slot into reverse, no separate monitor or anything, you don't even get a display in the MID. You instead get only audible warnings while you are reversing once you close up. So yeah, some missing features, but still they have provided a space to fit a reverse parking camera in the number plate housing, which I think can be programmed into this touchscreen system itself. I hope Citroen provides that as an optional package at least. Well, this car obviously does not have automatic AC. Instead, it gets only manual AC controls. Once you rotate the top rotary knob, the fan speed is controlled, whereas lower down you get a slider function for the internal and external recirculation. This is a very space-saving mechanism, space-saving design over here, quite very thoughtful and very unique. Now, other thoughtful and unique touches in this Citroen C3, there are quite a lot. This one here is actually a phone slot to dock your mount over here. You can actually clip your phone holder over here so that you can easily mount your phone and use it while connecting it to wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. That is actually very thoughtful and unique. And another thoughtfulness is that while the USB port is located over here, if you connect
to your phone using the wire. You don't want the wire to be hanging around over here, making it look like a mess, and you don't want it to interfere with the gear lever as well. So the wire can be neatly slotted into this railing over here, just around the AC console, so that it does not hassle you while you are driving. So such nice and thoughtful touches I have not yet seen on any other car. You have this top level floor, and there is also a very deep storage cubby hole on the inside of the center console, and apart from that you also get two cup holders over here. Now, yes, the squarish design theme has been carried forward to the gear lever as well. It is truly a square and boxy gear lever. While it's good to hold, it is also very easy to operate. The gear shifting is okay, but I'll judge that while I get to drive this car. Now, this top spec feel has the orange package over here, so you get the contrast orange stitching on the, say, resin material boot of the gear. So yeah, it is quite nice. Now, taking a look at the right side of the steering wheel, you get to see multiple buttons, of which two are actually dummy, but this one here is for the fog lamp and this one here is for the central window locks. Now, apart from that, you get to see this blank panel over here where I think that the updated models which will come later will have electronically adjustable knob over here for the ORVMs, because this wheel variant obviously does not have electronically adjustable ORVMs. So yeah, for such a top spec variant, this feature is a miss. Still, it can be forgiven because this car has yet another premium feature up its sleeve. For example, while you get only front power window controls on the driver's side, you get one touch down function, not only for the driver but for the passenger as well. So let me just do that. Yeah, voila. So one touch down function for all windows is available on this wheel variant, which is a premium feature we have not yet seen on some premium massive SUVs such as the XUV 700 or the Tata Safari as well. So here I am doing that again. My hand is over here, and yeah, one touch down function for all windows is available on this wheel variant. Previously, this feature was available on the Volkswagen Polo as well, but not even the Virtus or the Slavia offers this feature. Yeah, enough about the windows. This is quite a surprising feature. Now, talking about some normal things in this car, you get non-day-night adjustable IRVM. It is a rather basic looking unit, but yeah, they could have provided at least that basic feature of day-night adjustable IRVM. Now, the interior cabin lamp is just only one, and that is located at the front. No cabin lamp for the rear seat passengers, while only the passenger side sun visor gets a vanity mirror. And yes, finally, talking about adjustable features, you get driver seat height adjust as standard only on the wheel variant, along with tilt adjustable steering wheel, whereas the base level live variant does not get either of these features. Well, I almost forgot. Let me show you the glove box. So the glove box capacity is actually very deep. It goes all the way into the dashboard. However, it does not have illumination or cooling function, but still it provides you with multiple pen holders, say card holders or stuff over here. And the bottle holders are actually very large, and only in the bottle holder area you get to see beige color on this interior, because none of the interior parts offer beige color except for the roof liner. So that roof liner color has been carried forward to only this bottle holder area of every door. Yes, so that was all about the features at the front part of the cabin. Let's now quickly take a look at the rear seats.
Opening the rear doors of the Citroen C3, you get to see rather large and comfy looking seats, offering quite a lot of space. Yes, the Citroen C3 is slightly wider compared to some other rivals in this hatchback category, but still none of the variants of the C3 offer adjustable headrests.
Now, despite the lack of adjustable headrests, the overall support and comfort provided in the rear seats of the Citroen C3 is quite exceptional, and honestly speaking, this is best in class comfort and space. That's what I would say, because the seat design, as you can see, it is yet again a squarish design theme to the seat, and the under thigh support is seriously exceptional. People are going to be very comfortable while doing long travels and long journeys in this back seat of the Citroen C3. Now, adding to this comfort and thigh support, you get to see seriously good levels of legroom over here. Mind you, this is actually a compact hatchback, shorter than the cars such as Maruti Suzuki Baleno or Altroz, but still you get decent level of legroom over here. And the seating position itself is like your home chair. And moreover, the width of the cabin is also pretty good. It is quite unexpected in this category, so people can actually sit in the middle seat over here with decent level of comfort as well. Adding to further comfort and convenience for the rear seat passengers, you get two charging ports over here. Both are actually USB charging ports which are available only on the field variant. So even if you have two passengers at the back, you don't have to fight for the one single charging port which is provided on most cars. Both of the passengers have their individual charging ports, so this is actually very convenient. And for the rear seat passengers, you also get a separate bottle holder over here, while this can also be used to dock your phones while they are getting charged through these USB ports. The bottle holders are also available in the doors, and you can actually fit here some moderate sized 1 liter bottles, which is actually good in terms of convenience. So this is how the dashboard looks like from the rear seat. While this may not have quite a lot of features, it still provides you with more than adequate features for such a compact hatchback, especially when you consider that this is going to compete against the mid-level and entry-level variants of some premium hatchbacks such as the Baleno or the Tata Altroz. And talking about safety features, finally, you get only dual airbags, ABS with EBD along with reverse parking sensors as standard, while only this field variant gets remote central locking. Finally, let's take a look at the power window controls for the rear seats. No power window controls for the rear seats are available on the driver door. Instead, the controls for the rear windows are located over here on the center console. However, only this field variant gets one touch down function for the driver window. So well, that was all about the features in the backseat area of the Citroen C3. Let's now quickly take a look at the boot space.
Competing against the likes of the Tata Punch and some premium hatchbacks, the boot space of the Citroen C3 should be at par. And as you can see, the C3 offers 315 liters of luggage space. While it is not as large as the 345 liter luggage capacity of the Altroz, the C3 offers better height along with a neatly shaped square usable boot area. While there is not a lot of interesting details in the boot area of the C3, it still offers 3 kilo bag hooks on either side, which can be very useful to hang shopping bags. That said, a boot lamp is not available even on the topmost model. Next up, talking about the spare wheel, this car offers 15-inch steel wheels as standard, while the spare wheel for the non-turbo variants is a 14-inch steel unit. So on the non-turbo versions, the spare wheel can be used only temporarily in order to open up even more space. The rear seats of the Citroen C3 can be folded completely flat, and yes, just like the Tata Punch, the C3 does not offer 60-40 split folding rear seats. Once you fold the back seats flat, you get to see a whole lot of luggage space, good enough to even carry your furniture. That said, the boot floor is not completely flat, as there is a massive step between the seat and the boot floor. While this is not an issue at all, Citroen could have provided a boot lamp at least on the top spec variant. Now let's shut the tailgate and talk about the engine specs. Competition for the Citroen C3 includes 1.2 liter petrol engine equipped premium hatchbacks. So as standard, the C3 also provides a 1.2 liter pure tech 3-cylinder non-turbo petrol engine producing 82 PS of maximum power and 115 Nm of maximum torque through a 5-speed manual gearbox. Now apart from the non-turbo engine, there is also the option of a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder pure tech turbocharged petrol engine producing 110 PS of maximum power and 190 Nm of maximum torque through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The main highlights of both engines is the refinement and the sheer drivability. Anyway, I will be judging both the engines when I drive them. Now let's sum up the Citroen C3. So friends, that was a detailed walk-around review of the brand new Citroen C3 compact hatchback. Yes, you may feel that this is not the top spec variant as it does not provide some expected features. But this indeed is the topmost feel variant of the Citroen C3 range. Yes, when compared to rivals, the C3 seems to miss out on some essential features including a rear wiper and electric ORVMs. But still, we hope that the C3 will soon receive these features in the next update. With all the compromises that have been made in terms of features, it is likely that the C3 could be launched at a very aggressive and attractive price. To be precise, equivalent to the mid-spec and entry-level variants of the Tata Punch, Altroz and the Maruti Suzuki Baleno. And yes, the Citroen C3 also offers some highlights including some unexpected premium features and a very spacious, comfortable cabin. Soon the official pricing for this Citroen C3 will be revealed and we will definitely be providing up-to-date news. So meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.